So Chelsea, a wild one at Swangard this afternoon. 5-4 win for TSS over Rovers. How's your nerves after that? You've still got hair, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, you know what? They put in a really good fight, and kudos to them. Rivers traveling all the way down here and on a hot day like that to compete and make it exciting right to the end. Honestly, that's the type of game that you want to pay to come see. You want to see goals, you want to see these players showcasing themselves, and yeah, of course the scoreline is one to walk away from the edge a little bit, but honestly I was really proud with how the players started to showcase themselves, and ultimately goals were starting to get scored.
Yeah, I mean that's the pleasing aspect of it. It's back-to-back wins now. That come from behind win against the Whitecaps last season. It felt huge, or last week it felt huge, and you need to get the wins now because it does feel like the top three are maybe starting to run away a little, and it's a big battle now for that fourth and final playoff spot. So you've got two big games coming up now against Altitude, who hold that spot, but you're going into it at least in good form on the end of back-to-back wins.
Yeah, and you know what, Altitude gave us a run for our money last year as well. It was a good matchup, and I think one of the games ended up being another big goal-scoring game last year also, and it's just kudos to the effort that's coming in from the opponents. And yeah, we are fighting for that fourth spot, and you know the two games that we've had is great, but the part that I get really excited about is just the how that we're playing. It's starting to come together. You have players that maybe are new to the environment and they're picking things up and they're showcasing themselves not only in a creative and independent way, but they're showcasing the foundation that we're working towards, that I hope is something that gets rewarded as we move along.
Just the last thing, defensively today wasn't the best outing for you. I did say at halftime in the commentary that it felt like the only team that was going to beat TSS this afternoon was TSS, and you did have a couple of those moments. Do you feel if you can just get that defensive play sort of nailed down a little bit better, that the goals are starting to come now and you can really be a force for the rest of the season?
Yeah, we talked a lot about our defensive collectiveness, and obviously that's a component to it, but it's the individual defending moments that we really do want to see our players to step out and kind of brave what's coming down the pipe on the field, but then at the same time, like the defensive side of our game is not only something that we want to continue to work on and get better at, but we want to do it with the pressure that we have felt today, because at the end of the day these teams, they're showing up to play, and we need to be able to stick to how we play and what we do on the field, despite the press that's coming in. So yeah, the defensive side needs some work, and I think there's a lot of players that we have in our roster that are very capable of taking that next step forward and earning those spots and earning those minutes. And I'm excited to kind of see who it shapes up to be, because there's a lot of options there.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.